Hello and good morning. Welcome to Draw With Me. I'm Danny Gregory. And every Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, we get together and we just fool around with drawing. It's nothing serious, although there have been many masterpieces created here. In fact, I heard that the Guggenheim is planning to do a complete retrospective of Draw With Me sometime in the spring. So you may be contacted by them because, of course, they need to frame many of your masterpieces and, of course, get additional guards in to protect them. Speaking of special things, here's JJ.
Oh, that's sweet. Hi.
I was thinking of a better transition than special things, but you are a special thing, so there you have it.
I'm going to take it. I like
All right.
it.
Good. Fair enough. Good. So we have a lot of people joining us from
All around the world.
all around the world. We have Elizabeth in Hampshire. We have a lot of people in England. Hampshire, Suffolk, Manchester, London, and also Sweden, Czech Republic, Strasbourg, and Pete, who I'm not sure where he's from, but he owns apparently my book.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Pete. I'm not sure which book you own. I've written hundreds of them, but it's great to know that you bought one. Thank
Pete's
you.
in Cambridge.
Cambridge. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
I see Brazil.
Brazil.
I see Germany.
Pete. Great.
I've seen almost every state, which
That's
is
great.
always very cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it's nice to know that art is a global phenom and that drawing together is something that we are all doing, because that's sort of the point. It's fun to draw by yourself, but it's also fun to just hang out with friends, sit around and draw. And that's kind of the idea of what we do here. So
Oh, I just see someone from the Philippines where it's 1 a.m.
that's...
You know what? That's commitment.
Are you getting up early, or are you staying up late? And, we have Alan in New Zealand where it's 6 a.m. And
love seeing that.
And also we have Pauline,
Iceland.
Pauline in the Netherlands. Yes, Nira in Iceland, and just, I don't know.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Hive Evolution here in Miami. Well, not here in Miami, but they're in Miami. So good. Yes. So good. So what are we going to do today?
We're going to do something fun. Something that's not that hard.
You know, it's funny
Something
because
that anyone can do.
It's funny because we did a video. We did Draw With Me like a couple of months ago called Easy Peasy. What was it called? Like Lemon Squeezy. Lemon Squeezy. And that's like one of the most popular videos we ever did. So I thought, okay, we better focus on doing like really easy things. So today we're going to focus on drawing straight lines. It's going to be a full hour of drawing straight lines. So if you have a ruler.
That's called cross-hatching, isn't it?
No, it's just going to be the one line. We're going to spend the whole time doing it. Yes. So today there's no reference. And in fact, I struggled with how to even describe what it is I think we should do.
Well, it's not easy straight out the gate.
So yeah, right away we're in a great place. But here's the idea is we're going to take a word and we're going to make a drawing out of the word that's about the word.
Maybe show an example.
Let me make one. Let me make one to show you what I mean. And I have a list. We're going to do a lot of them today, but they're not hard and they don't take a lot of time. But I have a list of 20 that I would like to work on. So let me just think. Here, okay, I got an idea. Let me swap to my desk here. So here's my desk. Here's some paper. So far, those are the two things that you need.
You can use any material for this exercise, right?
You could use glass, steel, you name it. No, I would suggest that you use paper and probably some kind of a drawing implement.
So helpful.
Yeah, but let me just rotate this because that's better. So here's the first idea, the word giraffe. Okay, so here's how I'm thinking of doing it. Let me just get some more organized here. Despite all my planning, I'm a bit disorganized here.
But here, one of the ones you already did?
Here's one I did. Giraffe. Can you see it in the corner? Giraffe.
Kind of, yeah.
So let's do it. So let's do it properly.
Lisa Stewart said, I think Andrea Joseph had a word for this, but she can't recall. That's like a thing Andrea Joseph would have done?
That's really helpful. Thank you.
No, I mean, Andrea Joseph is the master of lettering, and this does actually seem right up her alley. So
I thought I was the master of lettering.
No one steals that crown from Andrea.
Okay, so I've done it too high on the page, but in fact, I'm not going to. It's clearly going to be one of those days.
So much for easy peasy lemon squeezy.
All right, let's try again. I'm going to move it down the page. Here's a G. Okay, so far so good. But I'm going to make the I into the giraffe. And make him kind of thick. And then I'm going to draw his head, which is pretty much like this sort of a thing. Right? They have little tiny ears. And then they have those sort of horns with the little balls on the top. And then I'm going to let's have some fun with the rest of the letters. We could make another one over here. So this is like one that's further away. So it's smaller. So, are you getting the idea? Are you still with me?
Will has perhaps given us the and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, but ossicones?
Ossicones.
Is that what this is?
Ossicones. Yes, of course. We all know that. It's an ossicone. Ossicone. Is that from the bone?
I'm going to Google. Oh no, that's a giraffe. It's a giraffe. It's a columnar or conical skin-covered bone structures on the heads of giraffes, male okapi, and some other extinct relatives.
Okay, so those are the ossicones. Okay. All right.
Yeah, glad we cleared that up.
Because I said os means bone, so I wasn't completely wrong.
Oh, the horn things. Yeah, great.
That's what he meant. What did you think?
No, I thought he meant the neck. I don't know. I was
multitasking. So there's one. Okay? So you can interpret this differently, but this is the way I did it. So it's kind of like, it's a sort of a little, I don't know, is it a graphic design problem? What would you call this? Sort of an illustration problem.
Yeah, it's an imagination situation.
Yeah, like what can you do with a word to kind of incorporate the thing into the lettering of the word in this case?
Yeah.
All right.
You've got this, babe. You've got this.
Thank God.
Have a sip of your coffee, perhaps.
Absolutely not. I don't want to get... So, I mean, here's a very simple one. I should have probably started with this one. The word stripes. Okay? So, stripes. Okay, so now let's think about stripes. And if we did... Stripes. God, I love these markers. Let me just say, this whole thing is just an excuse to use these markers because they're so nice and juicy.
It's been a while since you pulled those out of the bag.
I know.
They were.
They're not a sponsor, so of course.
No, but originally it was Carlos Aponte who got us.
Carlos Aponte hooked me on those things.
He did the coolest.
Yeah. So there's stripes.
Coolest work with these.
Okay, so that's an idea. Whew. Everybody wants to talk about is giraffes.
Do you want to give anyone any understanding of what words are to come so they can start firing up their imagination?
Absolutely not.
Because God is Love wants to try dog, but there's going to be a dog, right?
There's going to be, we could do a dog.
Do it.
No, I want to do a wiener dog.
Yeah.
Wiener dog.
Well, that's a dog.
But I'm not getting there yet. I want to do a mustache next.
All right.
Because it's been a long time since we drew a man.
Oh my gosh. Lisa? I know. This just shows you the limits of my control over this situation.
Yes. It's not easy living in a man's world.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. So I'm going to draw a man's face because it's going to be a man. Could be a woman. Could be a woman. It's not going to be, though. It's going to be a man. And a man with like a cool stash. I'm thinking.
Shocking.
What? That is... Okay, shall I make it a woman? A woman with a mustache, if you prefer. We can certainly do that. Yeah. He's slightly balding. Okay. Now, what I was also thinking with these is you can also, if you want to, you can make them more complex than I've made it here, you know? You could take some colored pencils. We could spend a long time making this guy if we wanted to.
Could just do a whole show about men with mustaches. How about that?
That's going to be the idea. We just did that. We just did a show about men with mustaches and beards. I'm thinking of changing this from draw with me to draw with men. It would just be, I just had to add one letter.
So are you going to use the word mustache for his mustache?
I don't know. I kind of forgot about that part.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to just draw him. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take a little pen and I'm going to draw. Mustache. It's kind of a curly mustache. 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 There. I like it. You getting the idea now?
I think the meaning is clear.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. That's what we should have called this, cute drawings. That would have been better, right? Let me just get my list. All right, here's the whole list. All right, for those of you who are like, I must see the list, here's the list.
I think that's good because it is an imagination exercise, so sometimes you need to have...
Okay, giraffe, stripes, mustache, wine, trees, grass with a worm, a hat, a wiener.
A wiener
bad,
dog.
Could be whatever you want, however you want to interpret that. Could be a hot dog.
Men.
No, hog, a collar and a leash. Number 1, roses, laptop, home, cow, tea, food, JJ.
That ought to be fun.
Alligator.
You think you'll get all of these done?
Yes, if you'll let me. All right, let's do wine. So wine, I'm thinking.
I sure do love me some wine.
Okay, but now what I'm thinking is let's make these into 2 wine glasses. Get a better pen. Yeah, that's pretty simple. I think it's nice.
It's cute.
Simple, it's graphic. It's cute.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, so I'm kind of rattling through this. Should I take my time?
Yeah, everyone thinks your wine glasses are boobs.
Well, that's going to be another one that we're going to do. Should we do boobs?
I mean, who doesn't like boobs?
Well, let's just deal with wiener. That's enough for one show. Okay. God. All right. How about trees?
Maybe we should have had a bit of wine to like demo. We had a fancy dinner last night, and it did include wine. We have a house guest here who's visiting from the Bay Area, and it's her birthday, so we went to a fancy French restaurant, and she snuck off to the loo and paid the bill. We should have had more wine.
That's what friends are for.
Should have had more wine. Yeah.
All right. So trees. All right, this is a bit more abstract. So I'm thinking. Nice gray. No, I'm going to do it this way. So trees. You can see how nice and juicy this marker is. It's like showing, it's reflecting.
It's like got bubbles in it. Am I seeing that correctly?
That's
so
actually
juicy. It's laid down some.
Yeah, that's just
carbonation. Is that the excitement coming through?
It's there. Those are berries growing in the trees.
Berry trees.
How about some trunks? Right? So there's, and then we could, we can have some fun with the trees. Maybe, this is still wet, so it's going to be a bit messy. I'm going to wait for these to dry a bit.
Come back to trees?
Yeah, I mean, because we can then put some little leaves inside here. It'll be nicer once they dry. This is Bristol paper. It's really not absorbent, so this ink is sitting.
And why did you decide to use Bristol for the markers?
It's nice and smooth.
But is that the right thing to do if you're using a marker?
It's not bad because these markers are not alcohol-based. They're water-based, so they do not make a mess. They don't go through the paper. But
seconds before the show, Danny was wearing a cream-colored sweater. We often like to dress alike, but it was like, do you really think that sleeve is going to make it through Draw With Me? So we did a quick change.
Yeah, I'm wearing white pants instead. So, but I think this is the opportunity to just play around with it. Have some fun with drawing. So you can feel free, and I hope you are, to interpret these words very differently.
I've seen some people already sharing good ideas they had. Sandy Banks said her mustache was just the M. That's, I think, very clever.
She should,
Somebody said make the eye of your wine a cork, which I think would be cute.
That's true. Or a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. With this. Yeah, the E could be a bottle.
So there's a lot you can do.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things we can do with it. Okay, so that's trees. Maybe I'll come back and embellish some of these afterwards. But so grass, I was thinking could be cool is because we can repeat the word too. Right, so we could make a texture out of the word. Repeat it.
See, I kind of thought you were going to do like a vertical, like blades of grass.
That's what they are. They're blades of grass.
Okay. Yeah, I just
What do you mean?
You were going to write grass vertically.
Right, grass. Oh, you mean the GRASS? Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah. I'm thinking, and now I'm thinking, see how this works. This pink is not working. My pink is not working.
Oh,
my pink is not working.
Sad story.
Yeah.
Maybe it got overly used. What, you want to try any of these markers? Here's a little pink.
Yeah, I'll try that. Okay. So.
Here's another little pink. That's nice. It's a darker pink.
Is it? Okay. I might need that. So there's a little worm in the shape of a worm. What?
That's cute.
Yeah, so you can tell a story just with words like this, you know? I think it's cute. Can you give me that whole box? Do you mind?
Laura is saying this exercise is making her feel like she's on the lake without a boat.
On the lake without a boat? Why is that?
Maybe we shouldn't have called this easy.
Is this hard?
Yeah, I'm not sure why you think this is easy. It's like a few, I mean...
It's
your
writing.
brain is working kind of a lot.
Well, I mean, if you want, we can stop and we can go back to drawing straight lines.
Or we're just drawing men.
If that's apparently not easy. I like that better.
Yeah, that's cute.
Is this hard, guys? I mean, if you don't feel like coming up with your own version of it, just do what I'm doing.
I think also you can spend more time on each one than
I am.
You're kind of plowing through them.
God is love says, for grass, for each strand of grass, I would have written grass sideways really tiny with a fine pen. That's kind of what you were saying, right? Or were you saying that we could do something like GRASS,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's also sanctioned.
The consensus in the chat is mostly positive, with a few people saying meh.
Lisa says it's an autoglyph.
You know, it's an autoglyph. Huh. Nice word. Cool.
Okay, so Nancy says it's easy because Danny thought about it in advance. Maybe we should give him prompts to do.
Yeah.
All right, give me a prompt.
Zing!
Hit me, man. Hit me, people. The ones that I've thought about a little bit are going to be kind of fun, more fun. But if you
I think you should skip.
No, I feel threatened now. I feel like I need to.
Sloth. Ooh, sloth.
Sloth.
Panda.
That's what we're coming up with?
Tortillas.
Tortillas.
Wow, these are. Somebody keeps saying something about do a tunnel.
Fire. Okay, fire.
Cake.
How about fire? Fire?
Yeah, I'm down with fire. Or cake. You're a little off screen on this fire.
I fixed it.
Okay. I think my picture has lag. Let me stand next to your fire.
What do we think, JJ?
I think it's good. I think you could have like a little wood pile under it. Like a little triangle of wood.
Okay, I'm missing. Crochet. Oh, here it is. How about this? I need to organize this camera better.
You're going to get extra credit for that log.
You see? I can do it under pressure. Give me another one. Hit me with another one.
Cake.
Cake.
Are these Echolini watercolor markers?
These are Eccoline. Eccoline. Yep.
But are they watercolor markers?
I wouldn't call them watercolor markers. I think they are water-based. But yeah. All right, so now I'm going to have to switch paper because we're going freeform. And I don't have to. So what color should the cake be? Cake in the rain. How about a cake in the rain?
Oh, that's fun.
So, okay, a cake in the rain.
Philip just said we should do a leaf blower. They only come every other week, so I think we're safe this week. Chocolate cake?
Thinking.
It's interesting because everybody in the chat has ideas, so it just shows you that this exercise, even though it might be challenging, is definitely stirring up a lot of creativity.
Yeah, that's the idea. So cake, I kind of like that cake. What do you think?
Maybe give it some candles, birthday candles?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Or a little frosting?
It's a chocolate cake, so I don't know, maybe it's like some orange. I think it's a kind of a layer cake. And some candles. What kind of candles would they be? Blue, maybe? No, that's not nice. I think just gray.
This is when you need your gold leaf or your metallic.
I do have metallic colored pencils, but so I'm thinking because it's going to be in the rain, that it should have only
smoke.
Only one candle is lit, right? And then it could be.
My goodness, Twiglet is snoring so loudly.
Something like that. I don't want to spend the rest of the day doing this particular drawing, but you get the idea. All right, what else do we have? Melting. It should be melting. It's true. Maybe it's melting a bit here. Okay. All right, that was a tough one.
That was tough.
I was having more fun with the ones I made up.
Okay, I think you can go back to your own prompts now. I think you proved your point.
What is the point that I proved? That I can do this? That I'm capable of coming up with an idea? Yes, it's true, I can. All right. So, and honestly, the ideas that I thought of, I spent less time thinking of them than I just did. So don't feel too challenged. Yeah, I like that one.
I think it loosened you up a little bit to do these like impromptu prompts.
Yeah.
Because I think you were sort of holding your breath. I mean, on that giraffe, you were definitely not yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't.
But look at that. I mean, that's just excellence. That could be like...
It could be like a logo.
A logo, yeah.
For a wiener store.
A dachshund-based dachshund farm.
How about this? Now that we're on a roll with wieners, let me draw an orange wiener. Well, this is just a dog. This could be any dog. It's not necessarily a wiener dog.
A puggy?
It's not a pug because it has a long nose. So, I don't know. It's sort of wienerish.
Triangular.
This might be juvenile, this one that I'm doing now.
You know what? Juvenile is good.
With this audience?
No, but juvenile, I mean, honestly, when we say something is meant to be easy and meant to be fun, juvenile is, I think, a great cue for that. Like, don't take it so seriously. Poop?
It's pooping, but it's pooping in the house.
Oh, it's a rug deposit.
All right.
I have to say that when we had wiener dogs, they were particularly, it was a time-honored tradition, as you would say, for them to make rug deposits.
That's not true.
I
will not have them.
They were poopers, man. In the house, poopers. If it was raining like one drop, their cakes would melt.
I wanted to do a guy saying no.
Okay.
That kind of a thing. With an arrow pointing at it. I don't know what it means, but I like that.
I'm glad that's not the one you chose to do for JJ.
No, should I show you JJ?
Sure. Yeah.
JJ is really good.
Curious about it.
That's JJ.
Funny because it is kind of what my hair is doing today.
Yeah. It's simple. It's like I don't know.
Oh yeah, I gotta put my glasses on. Here, let me give you a profile shot.
Yep, perfect. Absolutely. It's like you can almost can't really tell which is the real one and which is you. Yeah, perfect. Where's my white pen? Gotta get rid of your chin here.
Yeah, don't give me a double chin, please.
I feel like I should be on like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood with these drawings. Doesn't it feel like that kind of a thing?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Now it looks like you have a 5 o'clock shadow, unfortunately.
Give me a mustache. Do it. You know you want to. You know what? Just coming out of my mouth, have it say, no. No mustache.
All right, are we going to give me some more? I want some more. Clearly, it works better when I get things from people rather than me making it up. Why don't you come up with JJ? Or tell me what other people... What was one? Sloth.
Yeah, sloth was good.
Sloth.
Can you draw a sloth from imagination? I'm not sure I could. Rainbow. That's a fun one.
Rainbow.
That's from Grace Afridi. Very nice.
I like rainbow. But
Yeah, you've got so many colored markers. That seems like...
I'm going to try sloth just because I'm on it. Then I'll do sloth.
Do you want me to... Oh, octopus is kind of fun. Do you want me to pull up an image of a sloth so you can see it? You're confident in your abilities.
I think I'm getting it. This is more in the mood of, rather than necessarily being an illustration. What do you think?
You're gonna give it little paws with little nails. They have kind of long nails, right?
Yeah, and they have sort of a big nose, right? I think that's sort of vaguely it. It's not great, but it's something. There's an idea in there somewhere. Struggling to get out. I think that's okay.
That's cute.
All right. Pelleted woodpecker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. No.
Thanks, but no.
Coffee? No, I'm not going to do coffee, but I will do tea. How about that?
I think the octopus sounded fun.
I'm going to do tea. I'll do octopus, but I'm going to do tea first.
Okay, your favorite. There was somebody in the chat with the name Earl Grey, which I approve of. Cuppa.
That's something.
Oh, I like it. It's the tea bag.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't get it at first, but once I thought it through.
I mean, I could write next to it, it's a tea bag. Explain. Lollipop, somebody has. Lollipop.
Oh, somebody said, I think this is called rebus writing.
Yeah.
What's a rebus? Let me Google.
I think somebody said that before.
Yeah, 2 people in the chat at the same time. Rebus. Rebus puzzles. So, a puzzle in which words are represented by combinations of pictures and individual letters. So, yeah.
I think the simpler ones I like better. It seems to have an idea. You know, you could make it into a full-blown drawing, but I think it's easier. It's more fun when it's just something simple. I like that.
Yeah, cute.
All right. Let's move on to something less cute. What else? Oh, I have a good one. Thinking the word roses, because we were drawing roses in Creative Kickstarter.
Someone commented in the chat they thought roses would be easy, and then dang, it was hard. I think doing botanicals is super hard. It's easy to get lost. We savagely trimmed our rose bushes this week in the hopes that it gives them the energy to regenerate profusely in the spring. It's kind of sad. Like they're really like tiny little
I think they look good. They look like they got a haircut.
Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit queasy about it.
So I think that's not bad.
Yeah, I think that's cute.
Right, that looks like roses. I mean, unfortunately, I used a brown marker, but...
Maybe you can go back in and give it a little zhuzh.
Yeah. Rebus. Okay, rebus. Rebus it is.
Yeah.
Rebus. Not to be confused with rhombus.
Someone is saying this is making her hungry for cinnamon rolls.
It's true. We could do that.
I'm a bit hungry today. It is funny when you have a big dinner. More
stretches
hungry
your stomach out.
Yeah, there's something about it where you're like, need more foodies.
All right, so that's roses. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Today, sneakers. Sneakers. All right, I'm going to try sneakers just because I want to do something for Jeff Schinkel. I'm sure he can come up with something as good himself, but... It's something. I unfortunately use that same stupid brown marker again, but...
I mean, what is up with that? It's like burnt sienna.
Well, it's a very popular color in sneaker design.
I'm not into it.
No?
I mean, I wouldn't want sneakers this color.
I actually have a pair of sneakers that are quite like this. Well, they're orange.
No, they're brighter orange.
Bicycle. Bicycle seems... All right, let me just make sure that I don't pick up that same marker again.
You want to give it to me? Give it.
No, I'm going to bury it in other colors. Bicycle.
Are you missing a letter?
No, I screwed this part up because this should really be...
Back to the whiteout pen.
Yeah.
What is that thing called? The Presto?
The Presto Jumbo Correction Pen. Presto, you see.
Now you see it, now you don't.
I mean, what do you think? Will you buy that? Do you buy that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you need a little seat. A little seat and handlebars atop the first.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did it. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Under pressure.
Yeah, that's not bad. Although I could have made the C into a pedal, but I didn't. I think you get it. It's okay. Auto, says Shirley. Auto. Shirley. Auto.
Automobile?
Auto? I was going to draw this from the front, but it actually kind of looks like it's on the side. Interesting.
Jen Cahill said, this reminds me of the electric company or schoolhouse rock illustration.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, you said Mr. Rogers, but that's what you meant.
Yeah, what I meant was, right, Zoom. Remember when Zoom was not what it is now? Zoom. Do you remember that, Jen?
Yeah.
Zoom, electric company. I mean, I think that could work as an auto.
Something's missing.
Well, I can just fake it. I mean, I can just...
Yes?
You know. You're allowed to add additional elements.
I think it would be a shame if you didn't.
Although I'm not sure that they're helping. Yeah, I'm just kind of cheating.
I don't think it's cheating.
Does it help?
Yeah. I see where you're going with it. I think it's great.
Yeah, it does. It's okay. Auto. Okay. Angie says, I speak fluent ubby-dubby. Ciso dizo isa easy spezik lizak lizis isol lizi tizine isend isa can kizen dizu easy isol dizi. Yes. All right. Yes. Maybe I should have spokes. It's true.
Why don't you go back to one of the ones you pre-planned? There's got to be a few hidden gems in there, no?
Okay. This was one I thought was kind of fun. Let me see here. Check this out. Check this out.
You want to give anyone a hint?
Nope.
Ooh, secret.
Let's see if I can do these. Right, that works, huh? Does it work?
Cute.
It works, right?
Yeah, I'll model it for you.
Yeah.
Is that how a laptop looks?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Thank you. That was very helpful.
That's what I'm here for.
Here's another one. This is one that I came up with. I'll see if you like it. I do really feel like I'm doing conjuring tricks or something now. No. I'll turn, or making balloon animals or something. Let me see where I did a demonstration. It didn't work very well, so maybe it'll work better this time. Let me try. Okay.
That noise of that marker even sounded like balloon animals.
I'm going to rub them on my sweater.
Is it a Bronco?
No.
Nancy Beck, you're too smart.
What?
She says it's a cow.
Nancy, you're obviously an art lover. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had the wrong pink, but...
We're back to boobs.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I don't mind that one.
Yeah, I think it's cute. It's got
that,
like a face a little like a...
I'm going to try and do this. I really meant it to be this, except I didn't like the red. Looks like it's been flamed. We've been watching All Creatures Creatures Great and
Small.
Great and Small. All Things Bright and Beautiful.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot of farmers with cows with various other ailments.
How about, okay, what else? Have we got any? Yes, we've got cow. Drawing a trip to the urologist, says Dan Bolton.
Oh, geez. Pass on that. Yeah, fuel up. What do you think? One more?
If you want, yeah.
I think this is the last one.
Okay. I'm just looking to see if there's any good suggestions. George Washington.
I mean, Nancy Beck has asked for rabbit like 16 times.
Rabbit.
Should we give it to her?
Okay, let me just look at the word.
Nancy, that's what persistence pays off.
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
In all caps.
I think she's trying to give you a clue for the ears.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's a way of just doing the R, A, and then the... I mean, we could do it as simply as this.
I was just going to lay the B on its side.
I don't know if it's the best, but it's a solution to that problem. All right, I don't know what we just did today. I'm not sure what this is all about. It was fun.
Was it easy?
It was easy for you.
It sure was. It was easy for me.
God is Love says, when I was a kid, we used to write the number 12 and then 12 under it and then join it up and it turned into a rabbit.
That's cute. You want to try that? Try it.
Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? I mean, I could see it if you did this.
I guess that's what, yeah. I think that's what it was meant to be.
Is that what it is? Or is it supposed to be, maybe she went to, maybe she studied Latin in school.
Oh, the word 12. No? The B's mirrored? 12 multiples like a rabbit.
Connect the B tails. What does that mean? Connect the B tails.
All right, well, we're going to have to puzzle this out
Mirrored.
over time.
Mirrored. 12. Like that?
I am stumped.
The 12 multiplies like a rabbit, says Jeff.
God is love says hard to explain in writing. Well, writing is what we are doing.
I'm sorry. This is writing. This is writing.
Anyway.
I know. I'll just draw a rabbit.
And then trying to make 12s out of it.
And then it's wearing a t-shirt that says 12.
Cute. I thought you were going to make like a Jeff Koons rabbit. There you go. Done.
There.
Nailed it.
Rabbit. Imagine the rabbit is looking to the side and then the two parts are the hands and belly. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I'm completely depleted by this exercise. I'm going to have to... anybody who showed up thinking this is going to be easy, I'm going to have to go and lie down. Apparently there are videos in Google if you Google it.
Okay, we will do that.
I'm not doing that. I'm just going to draw a rabbit.
Anyway, it was fun.
Yes, it was. Was it fun? Okay, good.
Jen says this was better than Wordle.
We haven't done Wordle yet today.
Yeah, I have
to say the one I like is the cow with the inflamed udder. That's might be my favorite. But
I feel that cow is suffering greatly.
Kind of like the roses.
What about JJ?
I love JJ.
Thanks.
I love. I kind of like the way the cake turned out. It was not bad.
The cake was fun.
The wiener wasn't bad. The giraffe, the mustache, the fire.
I think you have more work to do on the wine. I feel like you...
You do? You don't think that's...
No, I think you've got to finish off those glasses. There's something very weird about them.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think so. I think they feel unfinished.
I think maybe they need to be simpler.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the fact that they were full is the problem.
Well...
I think that's simpler. I think that's better. What do you think?
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, this fire log, that's not bad. This is showing how these markers are so... Let me just quickly show this one thing about these markers. So they're so nice and juicy, but if you press down, you can get all these variations, not just in the width and thickness, but also in the density of the color. That's why they're so nice to draw with.
You're kind of in a marker moment these days.
I'm just very into bright colors these days.
You've been also doing a lot of gouache.
Yeah, so you see how now I'm turning it into water? I feel like I'm doing an ad for these things. These people should sponsor us. What the hell? There. So that's pretty nice.
Now you need to make a word out of this.
No, I don't. All right, people, thanks so much. Let's get cracking. So if by some perverse reason you ended up making your own word art, I'd like to see it. Rhomboids, rhombuses, rumpus room,
rebus,
romper room. Maybe that's what it is.
It is romper room.
If you made yours, please share them, please, so I can see how to do this properly because I don't know what I'm doing. Share them on Instagram, Facebook, the schoolyard. Tag them, hashtag SBS Draw With Me, SBS standing for Sketchbook School. Danny'sEssays.com. I write an essay twice a week, but I send out one every Friday. I wrote, I think, one of the better ones I wrote. I think people may not like it. I think it's going to be really good. I think they're going to make a movie out of it, maybe possibly a Netflix series. It's coming out tomorrow. You can get it by signing up at Danny'sEssays.com. Gratis, free, doesn't cost anything. And you can get it and I'll mail it to you. I'll Teach You to Draw is a series of tutorials that I've got here on YouTube, which surprisingly is about how to draw. And I've done about 10 of them, and I've got one in the works that's probably going to come out later this week, I'm hoping. So if you subscribe to this channel, Sketchbook School's channel, you'll be notified when the new one comes out. You will be notified when the next Draw With Me comes out. And by the way, when you subscribe, there's a little bell. If you click the bell, you'll get a notification. If you don't click the bell, it'll just be in your subscriptions. Anything else?
I think we're done.
Here's the highlight of the show today. Danny's wearing a shirt with a collar. How weird is that?
I mean...
No comment.
Nancy,
I'm kind of in a weird.
This is the same.
This
is the same person who thought the grass was weed. I think we know what Nancy's been doing.
Nancy, it's a little early in the day. It's a Thursday. Just please. But anyway, peace out. We'll see you
next week. Same time, same place.
Thanks for joining us, and
spend your week wisely.
Don't be like Nancy.
Make art.